Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2005 release by Diamond Select from their Marvel's The Amazing Spider-Man series of hand-painted miniature figurines. And there was five different figurines in the series, all highly detailed, cast and hand-painted, and all of the famous web slinger himself. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and this is the front of the box, and it says The Amazing Spider-Man, and you've got an image of the actual figurine or statue in the center of the box, and at the bottom left-hand corner it says Marvel. Not a lot else on the front of the box. So if I just turn the box around to the side, it says on the side here, The Amazing Spider-Man, great scenes captured forever in an exclusive new Spider-Man collection. Spider-Man, the teenage web-sling costumed crime fighter who has battled some of the most fearsome villains on the streets of New York City, made his debut on the cover of Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1962. Even though the series was short-lived, the character was extremely well received by readers. 1 short year later, Spider-Man was granted his own series. The Amazing Spider-Man, which has since become one of the longest running books in comic book history, Spider-Man to this day remains one of the most recognizable superheroes worldwide. And there's an image of Spider-Man swinging on his web, and at the bottom left-hand corner you've got the Marvel logo. Okay, let's turn the box to the back, and it says again, The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man springs into action against his fiercest foes, and there you can see the other four figurines in this series, and it says collect them all. And again, you've got the Marvel logo on the bottom right hand corner. And if we turn it around once more, it says The Amazing Spider-Man, hand painted to capture every exciting detail, special limited edition, a must-have for Spider-Man collectors, and includes a hand-numbered certificate of authenticity. Okay, so that is the box. I think what we're going to do now, we're going to open the box, take the item out, and have a look at it outside of the packaging. Okay, so I've removed the inner packaging from the box, and before I actually open it, I just wanted to show you this certificate of authenticity, because it is still attached and sealed onto the polystyrene, but you can just about see through it. It says The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Crystalline Collection. It says this document certificates that this figurine, whatever it says, Crystalline, is an exclusive limited edition and has been handcrafted and hand decorated with care to meet a tradition of quality and satisfaction guaranteed. And it's issue number 2394A, and you've got the Marvel, the Hamilton and the Diamond Select logos at the bottom there. So I just wanted to show you that before we actually open the packaging and have a look at the figurine itself, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I've removed the figurine from the packaging, and this is what we've got. So I believe he's supposed to stand this way up, because he's supposed to be walking along the side of a building. Or if you wanted to, you could have him that way up, and he's then walking along the roof of a building, with buildings all behind him. Okay, so this is the item itself, and there you can see, let's just bring it forward a second. You can see the detailing on it is fantastic. The whole of the Spider-Man costume is down to a fine art. The eyes are done correctly. The spider on his shirt is all fantastic. It really is done very well. Even on his back, if you can just about see on there, it's all painted and done exactly as you would see him in the comics. So yeah, a terrific figurine of Spider-Man. And obviously you've got the glass panels as though he's walking over the top of a building or to the side of a building, or even the windows of a building. And then you've got this diorama at the back with the other buildings. So really nice. And then on the side, it says on here, you can see this without too much light getting into the way, It says the Amazing Spider-Man, sculpture number 2394A, which matches the one that the certificate of number on the certificate of authenticity. Sorry, 23748, not 2394A. All rights reserved. The statue is produced by Diamond Select Toys and Collectibles under their license agreement with Marvel. Marvel and all related characters and the distinctive license thereof are trademarks of Marvel Characters Inc. and are used under permission 2004 Marvel Characters Inc. And yeah, 2004 Diamond Select Toys and Collectibles, all rights reserved, made in China. Okay, so that is the figurine. So let's give it a little bit of measurement so we get an idea of the size. So if we measure from, yeah, it's a bit difficult to measure actually because this is a triangular shape. So we got the longest part, I think, which is 16 centimeters long. The width wise, we are looking at about 10 centimeters wide, and height, now if we measure from really the bottom point to the top of the building, we're looking at the highest point is going to be 11 centimeters. Okay, so that does give you an idea of size, but I suppose it just depends on how you want to display it, whether you want to display it this way, that way, that way. It is up to you. It all depends on you. Although it's got the pads on this side here, so I'm guessing that the intention was for it to stand like this. And this building section is probably been put there as a weight to counterbalance the lower section. Okay, like I say, very, very nice figurine. It looks absolutely beautiful on stage. I'm just going to zoom in again very quickly so you can have a very good look at the background, the buildings, the figurine itself, and the building top that he is sitting on or crouching on. Okay, the detailing is just absolutely fantastic. It really is a wonderful looking figurine. Obviously there's no functionalities, but it literally is just a display piece, and what a beautiful display piece it is. Okay, limited editions, obviously. There was a limited edition number produced, which I think I did read somewhere, and it was only 3,000 pieces of each of the figurines. So this one was 3,000 pieces produced, and there was 3,000 of each of the other four produced. How well did they do? Well, to be honest with you, they must have sold out, but I don't know whether that was mainly in the US, but in the UK, I saw very, very few of these. And I think that was, again, it was a supply problem getting them over into the UK. There's only a few companies, again, that was importing them in. So only a limited, very limited quantity made it into the UK market. So they didn't sell as well as they could have sold, but I suppose if they're only producing 3,000 pieces of each one worldwide, a bulk of it is going to be in the country that has produced them, which was the US, basically. So there wasn't that many that reached the UK. As a result, obviously, they've become incredibly collectible and very difficult to find and quite sought after. And, well, even harder to find in this mint condition. This, incidentally, was a shop find. It was part of a closed down shop, which we went in and emptied their shelves in their warehouse. This was found in the warehouse amongst quite a lot of other items from a similar era. Mint condition product, never been out of the box until we opened it, but because the box had been sitting on a shelf for a while, there is some shelfware along the edges of the box, but generally, other than that, it is mint condition. So finding them in this condition, very difficult to find, but as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find one or two, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website. You'll be able to find this and many other vintage Spider-Man items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, And I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short review. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.